SummerSlam is only a few days away, and we don't only get one night, we get 2 nights. It's like WrestleMania in the summer. We are going to discuss, and we are going to really make an ultimate decision on who's gonna win each match. Starting off with night 1, it's Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross. Truthfully, I think that Karrion Kross and Sami Zayn's little rivalry they've been having, I've actually enjoyed it. It's about damn time where they put Karrion Kross on a freaking pay-per-view and for him to showcase how really good he is. I think Sami Zayn losing here doesn't really bother me too much. I really think Karrion Kross needs this victory to truly solidify to WWE that he can be that guy. Between these two competitors, I think Karrion Kross will come out on top and take the victory. Next up, we have Roman Reigns, Jey Uso versus Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker, who have Paul Heyman in their corner. I gotta be honest, y'all. I think this might be match of the night. Some might say night 1 looks better than night 2. I personally could agree. This tag team match is gonna be ferocious. People are going to get laid out on the mat, and I'm genuinely excited for it. I do think we're going to see a lot of spears. Braun Breaker having his nasty spear. Roman Reigns with his spear. Jey Uso just a spear as well. And, I mean, the only person we're going to see not do a spear is Bronson Reed. If we do see Bronson Reed do a spear, I'll be kind of hyped up. I won't lie. I mean, like, when's the last time we had a dude his size do a spear? Honestly, the person that came close was the Gore by Rhino. But, like, give me a spear from Bronson Reed. I mean, come on! So who I have winning this match, though, it's up in the air. It could go both ways. It could come as a distraction from Paul Heyman. As far as who I think will win this match, it's up in the air in my brain. I really can't decide. Like, I think both sides, it makes sense. Obviously a huge win for the new faction for Paul Heyman. So I have Bronson Reed taking the pin here. Roman Reigns, Jey Uso victorious. You could see a couple distractions from Paul Heyman in this match, but ultimately, they're going to win. Next up, we have the Judgment Day. Raquel Rodriguez, Roxanne Perez versus Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. We've seen a little bit of a build-up here between Flair and Bliss, like, becoming, like, besties almost. I think Flair's doing a fantastic job as playing that. It kind of was like Randy Orton, Matt Riddle, when they had their little altercations and ultimately became best friends. We're seeing a lot of similarities between that. And I really think they're going to win the titles at night 1, but I don't know what's going to happen with Perez and Rodriguez. It kind of, like, to me, seems like Rodriguez is kind of fed up with Perez. And I do think Liv Morgan could make an appearance. I have no idea how she's doing physically. I don't see this Rodriguez and Perez tag team lasting any longer. And it could end at night 1. It really could. But yeah, ultimately, I do have Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss becoming the new tag team champions. And we could see an appearance from Liv Morgan right after the match or even in between. I thought this match was cooked, but next up, Randy Orton and Jelly Roll versus Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul. Everybody knows, if you're a WWE fan, that Drew McIntyre got stuck in the UK, but it almost costed this whole match to be kind of scraped because we would have probably seen Jelly Roll versus Logan Paul, and I don't even think Randy Orton would have been on the card. But I also did see that The Miz tweet about Logan Paul and saying that he made Logan Paul what he is. He brought him into the business, and that Miz was actually going to be his partner. But this all was blasphemy to me because I did look it up, and Drew McIntyre will be at SummerSlam in 2025. Could we see an appearance from The Miz? I have no idea. I would actually love that. Now that he's back and rolling, I think it would be fun. Who I think will win this match, though, it's a tough decision because do you go with the celebrity and, like, the crazy moment where Jelly Roll wins and Randy? I genuinely think that this could go both ways. Drew McIntyre is great at, like, even if he loses, he knows how to bounce back. He's done that his whole career. Logan Paul is just Logan Paul. He's always going to be a heel, and he knows how to bounce back as well pretty fast. But do I think Randy Orton and Jelly Roll will win this match? I think I'm going to throw a curveball, and I think Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre are going to win this match by, just totally screwing up the referee or distracting him, and they're going to do some crazy stuff. Maybe we might see the knuckles from Logan Paul, but I don't know. Something about me says that Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre are going to steal the victory. Next up, we have Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill for the Women's Championship. Let's start off by saying how poorly, and I mean how poorly, this was truly booked even, because there's not much story here. I mean, it's a very basic story, and I'm excited for the match because I know these two competitors will be good in the ring. They're very talented in the ring. They're very athletic. One's very strong. The other one just moves around the ring like a freaking ballerina. I mean, like, it's going to be a good match, but I mean, I'm not as excited for it as these other matches because there's not a lot of build-up. I do think Tiffany Stratton will retain, and this will help her build her up even more into the champion that she is. I don't know if anyone's going to intervene at the end or in the middle, but I do think Tiffany Stratton will take this victory. In the main event of night one, which I really think is going to be a banger, Gunther and CM Punk for the World Heavyweight Championship. A lot could go on in this match, man. CM Punk came back to WWE. He wanted to main event. He ended up main eventing, but now you obviously have to, you gotta know, it's CM Punk. He wants his World Heavyweight Championship back. He wants the spotlight. He wants to be the guy on Raw, and he has the opportunity, but he's got a tough competitor in Gunther. This match could go either way. I mean, it's going to sell tickets. I think Gunther winning solidifies him even higher and more as a legend in the business. I think if CM Punk wins, it puts him back on top where he rightfully deserves. I do think Seth Rollins is going to show up in this match. I think an injured Seth Rollins cashing in his Money in the Bank at SummerSlam is the perfect moment. And honestly, like I said, this could go either way. And now it even goes that way too. Like 3 different ways this could end. CM Punk winning, and that would be a huge victory for him. Gunther retaining, that's a huge way to solidify him even higher in that legend term. And Seth Rollins returning after being injured, and injured Seth Rollins winning his title back. I mean, it could go so many different directions, and I'm excited for this match. But I do think that if anything happens, I think Gunther retains and a potential cash-in by Seth Rollins. Now we move on to night 2, where we see a TLC match between DIY, the Motor City Machine Guns, the Wyatt Six, the tag team champs, the team of Andrade and Rey Fenix, Firaxium, and the Street Profits. This match is going to have you at the edge of your seat. Holy moly moments. I mean, come on. This is like going to be like when Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy were in WWE doing crazy stuff off of ladders. All of these newer tag teams, a lot of classic tag teams here, a lot of people we've seen be champions, a lot of people we haven't seen be I mean, it can go a lot of different directions. Andrade and Rey Fenix do so well in the ring. They were a fun tag team. You could see them steal the victory. You could see the Street Profits become tag champions again. I love the Street Profits. I think they're very comedic. They're very fun to watch as well. Like, I could see them winning. Firaxium, that would be a huge victory, a huge push for them to be tag champs. Do I think they're probably my least favorite to win this match, but I do think they're going to put on a show. DIY winning this makes sense too. I mean, they work well together. They're a very good tag team. Their finisher is freaking nasty. It's so dope. I mean, they could win this match too. The Motor City Machine Guns could win. Like, literally everyone in this match deserves to win this. The Wyatt Six, though, will they end their reign? I mean, I think the Wyatt Six could retain. I think the Wyatt Six having their titles back, it helps them. It builds them up more and more and more. I don't think you bury them at the same time, you know? I feel like if they lose this, what's next for them, you know? So I think the Wyatt Six could win this match in the hands of everyone else beating the hell out of each other, and they get their moment, you know? But I ultimately think that the Wyatt Six will retain. If we do see a new title holder, in my prediction, I think Andrade and Rey Fenix might win. Next up is Dominic Mysterio versus AJ Styles for the Intercontinental Championship. Holy moly, am I excited for this one. You got the heel and Dominic, who's always doing great work in WWE. And then you have the veteran, a guy that I genuinely enjoy watching in and out of the ring, who played the janitor, then he played the doctor. We love him. AJ Styles is the guy who I am mentioning. If you haven't been watching WWE that much, he's been a fool, man. He's been funny. I mean, he's playing the comedic character. And these two gentlemen will have a great match. I think Dom just being a high flyer like he is, AJ Styles just being a great wrestler in the ring. I think this match will be a fun one to watch. I think it's time for AJ Styles to have a title run again. I think he wins this match against Dominic. I think Dominic moves up. I truthfully think that Dominic Mysterio will move up in the ranks. I think he'll move up towards world title picture. I mean, come on, give Dom a world title run. I mean, wouldn't that make sense? No, maybe? Come on. I do think AJ Styles deserves this, though. I mean, he's been thrown under the bus for these last year, honestly. Like, I haven't really seen too much of AJ Styles being at the top of his game. I think this IC title run, just like a nice, easy title run for him, would get him back on his feet. So my final prediction is I think AJ Styles will win this title. Do I think something is going to happen in the middle of the match? Not really. I think this is going just to be a one-on-one match, and I think he's going to win. If there is an interference, you know it's going to be from Finn Balor and JD McDonough. Like I said, though, I genuinely think this is just going to be a nice one-on-one match that's going to be fun to watch. Next up is Solo Sikoa versus Jacob Fatu in a steel cage match for the United States Championship. Jacob Fatu is going to win this title, guys. I mean, it's already been built up. Jacob Fatu can hold the title. He's been a great in-ring worker. He's great with his promos. He gets the crowd going. I mean, it all makes sense. Jacob Fatu might get a little help from Jimmy Uso. Now, to anyone else who might help him out, I don't know, because like I said, he's outnumbered. I said this in a previous episode that Jacob Fatu and Jimmy Uso, they're outnumbered by Solo Sikoa's minions. So, like, I don't know. I don't know if anyone else is going to show up, but I know Jimmy Uso is going to be there for Jacob Fatu, and I do think Jacob Fatu is going to win this match, and then it'll make him a two-time United States champion. Next up on the card is Becky Lynch versus Lyra Valkyria for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. This is a banger waiting to happen. We know Becky Lynch is great all around, just truly will be solidified in history as one of the best women's wrestlers of all time. And Lyra Valkyria is a new talent who I believe will win this title. Lyra, it'll give her the push she needs for the women's title. I think her build-up, starting off as the Intercontinental Championship, to work her way up to the world or undisputed women's championship. I mean, it really just depends on which path she wants to take or what path they put her on. I do believe, though, that Lyra will win this match and will win that title. And Becky Lynch, we could see her just leave for a long time. We could see her turn face again, forgive all the fans, so many directions, that way that this can go. But I do think Lyra will win the Intercontinental Championship. The co-main event of Night 2 is Rhea Ripley, Naomi, and Io Sky for the Women's World Championship. This could steal the freaking show. I mean, when you put these competitors in the ring, Rhea Ripley just being a freaking powerhouse, everybody loves Rhea. Who doesn't love Rhea? Like, I don't know anyone who doesn't love Rhea. Io Sky, just a fantastic competitor, very high energy, getting the crowd going, and Naomi just playing a great heel. She's also very good in the ring as well. This match is going to be fun. It's actually a solid build-up too. I mean, Naomi taking that title away from Io Sky, and just Rhea Ripley in the mix with it too, wanting her title back. I mean, it's a great mix, and I think this match could steal the show of Night 2. The person I think that'll win this match is Rhea Bloody Ripley. I mean, it's an obvious answer. I think you can't go wrong going with Rhea Ripley here. I think Rhea Ripley has definitely shown that she is a great title holder. She holds that title with pride, and she defends it with pride. She's an ultimate badass. I mean, who doesn't love Rhea Ripley? I know Naomi gets a short title reign, but she did get her moment, and I think she still will be in the picture with Rhea Ripley and Naomi at the next pay-per-view potentially. But yeah, I think Rhea Ripley will win this match. I think she's just going to dominate in this match as well. I think Io Sky, unfortunately, just is going to fall short as much as Naomi will, and Rhea Ripley is going to be the World Heavyweight Champion again. Now we are on to the main event, a rematch from WrestleMania 41. It's John Cena versus Cody Rhodes for the undisputed WWE Championship in a street fight. What could happen, right? What could happen in this match? Could we see some appearances? Do we see John retain and actually retire the title? We don't know, right? I think that John Cena will lose this match to Cody Rhodes, and Cody Rhodes is champion again. I don't think it's time, guys. I don't think it's time. I think John Cena is doing great heel work finally, and I just don't think it's time for him to give it up, you know? I do see a lot of clips online where they show Cena just kind of like in a tearing mood because he misses his fans. He missed being the fans, the people, you know? Like, he loves the people. So he also loved to, like, high-five the kids, you know, and just be around the people and enjoy the environment, you know, as a face, not a heel. I mean, it's new to the business. It's new to him. It's his final run. He will turn face before he heads out the door, but right now he's doing such good heel work that I believe that he's going to retain. I don't know what's next for Cody Rhodes if he does. If Cody Rhodes does win this match, I do believe John Cena will turn face again. And, you know, if, The Rock wants to show up finally, that would be cool too. But to end off night 2, I think John Cena will retain. You might see Cody Rhodes win it and John turn face, but I do think John Cena, with how great his heel run is finally being good, I think he's gonna retain. But that is the end of the video, guys. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you smash that like button. You subscribe to the channel if you are new. Comment down below, who do you think is going to win at SummerSlam? Let me know in the comments of all your predictions. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.